Hello everybody and welcome back to a new KashCraft episode. My name is KashMoney, that's Cash with a K, Money with a U, and this is episode 4 of KashCraft. I have been down here for a little while doing some enchanting. I have gotten all these tools just from killing skeletons and getting levels and using those to enchant my diamond tools, and we have some amazing stuff. This is much better than the iron and iron tools we've had, so we're going to be putting that to good use, and we'll just put on this diamond armor. Look at that, we are fully kitted out in diamond. We still need to work on some of these enchantments, but for now, these are great. I would like to get some feather falling on my boots. I do find that very helpful. I like to jump off heights a lot for some reason. So today the plan is to make a melon and pumpkin farm and do a bunch of work on the caravan. We weren't able to work on it last episode, so we're going to make up for it this episode. Gosh, this is a long ladder. I think I need to get a bubble elevator going. That might make this a little bit easier. Between episodes, I've also done a lot of AFKing, and we have a ton of iron right here and a good supply of bamboo, so we have a lot of resources for some farms. Oh, something I forgot about last episode is the copper wagon. I finally was able to age all of the copper over here, so we can replace the unaged copper with the aged copper right here. So let's do that real quick. That looks so much better. I really like how the coolness of this blue-green of the copper balances out with the orange of the acacia. Before it was just all orange and just a little bit too much, but now I think it looks a lot better, and I'm super happy with this result. So now that our first wagon looks alright, we are going to gather resources for the melon and pumpkin farm. So first we need a lot of redstone dust, quartz, and cobblestone to make this farm, which, as you can see, we don't have much of any of those, so we need to do a bit of resource gathering. So let's do that real quick and go from there. We're also going to do a bit of housekeeping and clean up a little bit. Much better. Whoa, look at this. You can like see the border between the biomes. Like you have rain on one side and snow on the other. You can like stand in between. Whoa, that's cool. Oh, another name tag. That's nice. And channeling. Oh, that's... I need to get a try to... That will be exciting. Oh boy, over a stack of redstone ore and 28 diamond ore? Let's mine this up. We got 55 diamonds, 6.5 stacks of redstone, 38 gold, 45 coal, and just over 2 stacks of lapis. That is amazing. Now we just gotta get quartz. Okay, so I might have gone a bit overboard gathering quartz, but it's a fine. We can never have too much. I'll put it to use somewhere else. I do need to find mending. My fortune pickaxe is not doing too well. My armor's taking a beating too. I got some pistons and observers for the farm, so now we are going to clear out some of this area and begin setting up the farm. Okay, so for this farm, we are going to have half of it dedicated to pumpkins and half dedicated to melons. And before you know it, the pumpkin and melon farm is done. It's already been making a ton of pumpkins and melons, which is great. This is going to be the main source of emeralds once I get my villager trading hall set up. I originally recorded kind of a step-by-step process of this farm, but I realized that a pumpkin and melon farm is pretty simple and most people don't really care to watch that. And I thought it was a bit boring, so I just got rid of that, and here we are. It is a pretty simple farm. I've used this a lot in my Bedrock Survival Worlds, and it works just fine in Java Edition. I had to make a couple changes, but those were pretty minimal. Also, you know how I spent all that time gathering resources for this farm? Yeah, I only made half the amount of pistons and observers needed to complete this farm, so midway through I needed to gather resources again, go mining, get redstone, and gather a bunch of cobble. So it happens, but when I was in the groove of building, I did not want to go and have to get more resources to finish this farm. But I think it is great, it's going to be super helpful, and we can move on to the next step. So to add the next wagon to the caravan, I need mangrove wood. So the time has come. We are going to finish our wood collection, but that means I need to do a bit of an expedition. The nearest mangrove swamp is a couple thousand blocks away, so we are going to need to head to that. We need to get some stuff together and get ready to go on that trip. I am going to travel through the Nether to get there. It's gonna take too long to travel, I don't know, 3 or 5,000 blocks through the overworld, so we're gonna try that. Hopefully I don't die in the Nether. I would hate to lose all this new diamond gear. You know, while we're on our way to the mangrove swamp, maybe we'll find some sort of nether fortress. I really would like to get some nether warts, some blaze rods, and with the sun setting in a very cinematic way, we are going to get going. We made it to the spot. Now I just gotta make room for another portal. Alright, there's the portal. Now I'm just gonna set my spawn just in case I die on the other side. Ha! Just kidding. Did I scare you? Did you think I was gonna click the bed and blow up? Well, I know better than that. At least I tell myself I do. I would definitely do that on accident. Alright, let's see what's on the other side. Ah, look at that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, I'm gonna get some of the mangrove wood. I hate the sound of walking on mud. Ugh, I don't like that. It's just weird. Okay, that has a satisfying sound. You know, I hate to leave so soon, but I got what I came for. Let's head back to the Nether. I do want to find a Nether fortress. I do need to find some blaze rods and stuff like that. Oh, here's a Nether fortress. Kind of just came out of nowhere. That's a tall Nether fortress. Oh my gosh! Oh, that's a lot of wither skeletons. That scared me really badly. I was not expecting that many wither skeletons. Or any, to be honest. Yay, first blaze rod. Alright, I'm just gonna wait here for a couple minutes and get some blaze rods. I think 10 blaze rods is a good amount for now. Ooh, nether wart. So another difference with Bedrock and Java is, I've noticed, is the sounds. Like the sounds in Java Edition are much like richer and deeper. I don't know if that's because I'm wearing like a better headset or something, but I don't know. It seems like what I hear on Java Edition is much richer than what I hear on Bedrock. I don't know. Do you guys feel the same, or am I just making it up? Well, I think that's all there is for this nether fortress. Now I get to head back, which is going to be kind of far. Oh, no. Oh, I just fell. I didn't even see it coming. It was just like a gap, and hit I hit a block, like I think I hit this block, and then all my stuff burned. Oh no. I just lost so much. I really need that stuff and don't want to have to go get it again. I can, but oh, that would be a pain. Okay, let's go. I think I know roughly where I was at. I can't even keep my good stuff for one episode. I literally get all this nice armor, And then I go to the nether and lose it all. Okay, so I hopped on the replay mod and I found my stuff. So I'm right here. My stuff is down here. Okay, I got my stuff, or what's left of it. Let's see. Let's check the damage. So only my chest plate survived, and my shovel. I got my bow, but other than that, that kind of hurts. I have the mangrove, was it propagule, and I lost those blaze rods. So could be better, could be worse. Oh, I made it. That was awful. So despite all that, we can still grow our mangrove tree. We'll place this here, bone meal it. I think this is how you grow it. Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh. That looks like something out of a horror movie. Holy, that is, that's a bit tall. I thought the crimson tree was tall, but this mangrove is, whoa. Yeah, that's all the tree types. Only took 4 episodes. That's not too bad. We are going to move on to building the wagons. As you can see, we are going to build 3 today. So we have them here, here, and here. And I have the basic resources ready for each. I'll need to craft the individual stuff. I know it's going to be quite a big change in the caravan, but it is going to look amazing. And this is going to be all of the wagons in this little ring. Time really does fly when it comes to your starter base. Also, as you saw earlier, I got the replay mod installed on Minecraft, so we are going to be using that today to create these builds. Let's get going. Oh, that took a while to put together. Although I can't say I was super focused. I was watching some of the Olympics, which were really good. I just watched the individual women's gymnastics. But Olympics aside, we have 3 excellent wagons here. This first one is mainly birch, some mangrove, and deep slate with a little bit of spruce. And I decided to make this wagon my little, I don't know, random tool stuff like the stone cutter, a grindstone, jukebox, and some other stuff. And I really like this build. I wanted to do something a bit taller. This main body of it is very similar to this one, but I just added this little top, and I think it looks really good. I kind of took inspiration from like older bell towers, kind of wanted this to be like a tower sticking out, and I think it accomplishes that pretty well. Next up, we have this one. This one definitely took me out of my comfort zone. It uses a lot of weird blocks and weird colors, but I really like it. We have a crimson wood with some jungle and some, what is this, blackstone. And I think it looks really good. It's a very different shape from the others. I decided to make this the entrance to my mine. I don't have it going down very far yet. I'll dig that out at some point. But I think it looks great. It's pretty simple. I really like this, I don't know, maroon of the crimson in combination with this orange of the jungle. I think they go really well together. I like this ladder here too. It kind of breaks up this line of signs. And then we have the wall and the glass here to kind of introduce a little bit of depth changes to the side of the wagon to keep it interesting. And lastly, this one. This wagon took me a lot of time to put together. I really wanted to have bamboo and cherry wood, and these blocks just don't go together super well. But this is what I came up with. We have a spruce base, a bamboo roof, and some copper and cherry accents. And I think this build works pretty well. This wagon is pretty bright, but I think that's just fine. I try to give each wagon its own personality. This one might be fun and like to experiment and have a lot of color. And I think this wagon pulls that off pretty well. I don't know what I want to do inside quite yet, so this wagon is going to stay empty for now. I'm sure I'll come up with a use for this wagon. There's always something in the starter base that I need to do. And if we pull her up a bit, we see all of the wagons together. They go so well together. I love them. They each have their own personality, but there's some features of them that make them feel like a group. Whether that's the having the same wheels, being the same size base, having the little hitch right here. It just all goes together really well, and I am so happy with it. I am going to wait to redo the center of the caravan. This is just not going to cut it, and we need a center space that fits these wagons a little bit better. But unfortunately, that's going to be all we have time for today. We have accomplished a lot between the watermelon and pumpkin farm, going to the nether and getting the mangrove wood, completing our selection of trees, and creating 3 wagons to finish out the wagons in the caravan. This has been a super productive episode. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day!